Hey, hey. So I'm actually at the Sanford Marina where I come to think sometimes, and I've been thinking. I've been hearing from a lot of my friends. Where have you been? We haven't heard from you lately. What's going on? My mom told me if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I feel like we have just been battling the 10 plagues of Egypt lately. We have, since we took over the missions at our church, we've had car accidents, we've had earaches, we've had hurricanes, we've had bats and bugs and mold and sick children. And enough is just enough. Or when is it enough? I don't know. And then add to that that I'm going through some relationship issues, not with my husband, everything is fine. But in life and seasons, sometimes things shift and move, and things are shifting and moving at work, and things are shifting and moving on the home front, and things are shifting and moving in my heart. And so all of that, it's just made it crazy. And I just don't want to pour things out there that are like, here's the thing. So I just haven't said anything. And in trying to contemplate all this and trying to figure out what in the world I am supposed to be doing, at the Infuse Project, we always give women 3 things to do to help them just tackle whatever's in front of them. And this is kind of really comprehensive. So what do you do when it's all falling apart? What do you do? So here are 3 things that I'm telling myself to do. And I just knew that I couldn't be in this alone. I just knew that, there are moments in the lives of all of us where everything just seems to swirl out of control all at the same time. And so maybe this is for you too. But here are the 3 things that I'm going to do. Number 1, I'm going to praise him in this storm. Because whatever storm that I am in is only cleaning off the debris so that I can enjoy the newness of whatever new season he's bringing us to. So I'm super excited about that. And so I'm literally just going to raise the roof, even though I don't know what I'm celebrating yet, but I will. Number 2, I'm going to tackle one thing at a time. It's so overwhelming when I think about, I have to do this for work. I have to do this for the kids. I have to do this for the house. This is what's happening. This guy's coming. A friend of mine told me one time, stop looking at your calendar. Just show up where you're supposed to be next. Otherwise, you'll be completely panicked all the time. That was actually pretty good advice. So we're just not going to panic. So we're going to tackle one thing at a time. And then the third thing is that I'm going to put my pride aside, and I'm going to start to be a little bit more authentic about what's really going on. I wasn't not saying anything because I just don't want to talk about all my problems. I'm sure that you don't want to either. But if you don't let people know what's going on, then they can't be there for you. And we were created to be in community. And I have realized that when I started just being authentic about what was real and what was happening in my life at the time, that it allowed people to be there for me and solutions to present themselves that wouldn't have if I wouldn't have just stepped up and been honest about what was really going on. So that's what I'm doing with you. I'm being honest about what's really going on. Because here's the thing. When you have a purpose, when you know what you're doing, especially when you have locked in to that one thing that God has asked you and only you to do, well, look, things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. But what really determines the mice from the men, if you will, is how we react to these situations. So I'm going to be excited. I'm going to manage one thing at a time, and I'm going to be authentic. And that starts with you. I love you guys. I love you so much that I am completely putting myself out there. But I do love you guys, and I am excited for you. And so here to be your Chief Encouragement Officer, Joe Rivera signing out.